raise my hopes and don't even know it. In a life that's upside down, somehow you turn me around. So stay another night, 'cause all we have is I know why your mind is so dishonest. I see you and I'm fucked up like before. I'm surprised the 45 is loaded. You're really trying to blow my brain tonight. Fucked up on a Saturday. The vibes ain't right and the sex don't feel like love. I know that there's better days. The memories are gone. It's a beautiful disaster. Can't take heartache, but I don't think I'm ever getting past her. All day, I'll stay. You and me, a beautiful disaster. Always fighting till we go insane. Fuck all night until we don't feel pain. All day, I'll stay. You and me, a beautiful disaster. Oh, 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 oh. Getting past her. Oh, 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 oh. You and me, a beautiful disaster. Girl, you always looking for
I'm not in a mood 'cause my flight they're late. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. London.
girl, we won't fight. I just want a little break from the hard times. Every day you gave me a flat line. You would say it's always a bad time. Anyway, I say it's like the last time. How to break away when you were on mine. Can't take heartache, but I don't think I'm ever getting past her. All day, I'll stay. You and me, a beautiful disaster. Always fighting till we go
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to the stream. What's up? How's it going? Good morning to you. How is it going? Welcome in. Patricia, welcome to the E-Lite membership. Hello. Hello. I can't see the first name in the chat for some reason, but I know there's somebody there. So shout out to you for being first. After that, we got Knits. We got William, Forex Ninja, Jess, Dereska. We got Get Wrecked, Bernice V Chrome. Who else we got? Seven, Marco, Unexpected. What's up? What's up? Hi, EA. Good morning. Love the energy y'all coming with this morning. What's up, Smokey? Let's go. Let's get this money. All right, chat. Couple things before we get started. We got a new member goal because it's a new month. We already got 3 out of 10, so that's amazing. So I just want to say thank you so much. The goal just started, so I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, y'all. That's much love to you. Okay, let me turn the music down a smidge. Smidge, is that a word, chat? Word of the day. Wow, it's gonna be on Wordle. Smidge. Oh no, that's too low. Okay, hold on. I know how to fix this. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, cool. Hi, Andy, the Relaxing Pro. What's up? What's up? All right, chat. You know how we gotta get started here. I gotta get that. Oh my God, I can't talk. Can I get a 111 in the chat? Can I get a 111 in the chat? I'm gonna relax a little bit. Morning affirmation, daily affirmation. We have to start out with positivity. No matter what's going on in the market, we have to start off with positivity, and then we can get our day started here. Let's see what we got for you this morning. It is April 2nd, 2025. I love life because there's always a moment you think you'll never get past, and yet you always do. I love that. Remember, chat, you are undefeated. You have survived every hard day you've ever been through, any down day you've been through, any tough day where it's really tough for you to just live that day out. You lived it out. You are undefeated. I want you to remember that. All right. What a great message that was this morning. I know someone needed to hear that. All right. So checking in with the news today, we did have ADP non-farm employment change this morning. 8:15 New York time. President Trump speaking today. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, chat. Oh shoot. All right. Well, this is going to be interesting. Volatile market today. Maybe when he speaks. I don't know. We'll see. Other than that, a few more announcements before we get started here. If you take a look at the videos tab, I did upload a new video late last night, but I did also upload like 4 videos in the last 8 days. So make sure you check those out. I know they're not being pushed too much. The video's only been in front of like 1,000 people. So out of 1,000 people, for that many people to click is pretty damn good. So yeah, go ahead and check out these videos. We got 1750 in 5 minutes. It's literally a 5-minute video. 555. Peep that. It's a really good video, actually. It's quick. It's pretty entertaining. Tradeovate. Those of you who need to or who want to know how to use Tradeovate, you need a tutorial on Tradeovate, which is this platform over here. How do you use it for your personal account? How do you use it with a prop firm? All that good stuff for beginners is in this video, step by step for you. How to use the trade copier, how to set it up, step by step in this video for you. Alrighty, and then we got that passing that prop firm in 9 days on stream. If you're on stream, you've seen it. Yeah, all that good stuff. All right. Shorts. Last section here is shorts. I did upload another short yesterday. You know, I've been uploading shorts like almost every day. I know y'all aren't used to that, but I have been. So go ahead and check out these shorts. They're not all trades. Sometimes it may be advice that I say. So yeah, it's a little mixture. A little mixture thing. Shout out to everyone who's been checking out the shorts. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. So yeah, check out those shorts. Alrighty. We did the videos, we did the shorts. Last thing, and brace yourself. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. I posted this breaking news yesterday. I don't know if everyone was able to see it. Hold on, chat. Why is my thing messing up now? Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. We're back. All prop firms are banned in the US. Just gonna let that digest real quick. All prop firms are banned in the US. Mal, what's up? What's up? What's up? Trump finna blow accounts? You're funny. What's up, Steven? Hi, Old Wiseman. What are we thinking, chat? So, if you scrolled through YouTube yesterday and you saw that, then you know it's just an April Fool's joke. Just letting you know, it was an April Fool's joke. So yeah. All right, now we can head over to the charts. Okay. I'm gonna put it on gold over here because we're gonna talk about gold right now. Let's head over to gold. So gold actually got more movement yesterday than I've seen it get in the last 2 weeks during New York session time. So I actually found that quite interesting. Where's this line from? What the heck? Where the heck is this line from? These lines just be spawning in. Huge range here on the 4 hour. All right, huge range here. Definitely going to be utilizing those bank zones today. Just a heads up. Definitely utilizing those bank zones. It looks like it's forming a 50-50 pendant as well, so I'm sure there is a breakout that is going to be coming. We just don't know which way it's going. They said people getting rich and can't have that. That would be something they said, right? Got me already on April 2nd. Hey, Javon, welcome in. Good morning to you. Why do I feel like this is skinny? I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Hopefully not too much. Okay. Maybe like right here. It doesn't look that skinny. It doesn't look that skinny on stream, but it feels like a really small over here. All right, anyway. Anyway, I'm just looking at the market structure here, chat. Don't mind me. We are in a range, but I do notice the higher lows being created here. I did notice the 3-bar reversal. A few things that I noticed. I wonder if we are going up. Maybe we are going up. All right, let me add some bank zones in because I'll end up staring at this all morning, and before you know it, it's gonna be New York Stock Exchange open, which is in 8 minutes, by the way. We got 8 minutes. I'm just adding in some zones that I'm gonna be zoomed in on, and then we'll zoom in on gold and we'll go from there. One more zone, chat. One more zone, and then I'm just gonna zoom in. All right, so we're bouncing on that 60 level, 160. So are we going down to 155 or are we going up to 165? That is the question. The question. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and anchor 8 o'clock open if I could find it. It's this candle. Alrighty. Alright, chat. We're kind of sitting on top of that anchor here. There's the VWAP. That's just great. Looks like a 3-bar reversal here. We came up and broke that high. What's up with this price action today? Gold's gonna make me wreck my brain. Staring at it. Hi, Jesse. Good morning. Can't say what I want to say to help the YouTube algo. You're so funny. Well, we can help the algo by chatting. The more you chat, the more you help push it out. So let me know in the chat. How's your morning going? Did you have breakfast? Did you have your coffee, tea? What do you have in the morning? What's your go-to? Let me know in the chat. I did not have my coffee, nor did I have any tea this morning. So yeah, chat, I'm just empty. I'm empty. I need something. Gold is atrocious, right? I'm literally staring at it because I'm trying to see if I can find something on it, but it's giving, but it's not giving, you know? I'm thinking if we come down, we may have a good sell-off, maybe 40 points. But I also understand that we're inside of this pinch here and we can bounce up. So it's in a very, especially because we keep creating higher lows. Oh my goodness, it's so annoying. It's in an annoying spot. It's in that 50-50 type of spot, you know? Why do we choose to be traders, chat now? Well, gold's gonna stay that way. Let's bring it on over to Nas. I'm gonna switch this over to Nasdaq. Looks like we just got a bear flag. You can see that right here. I'm gonna zoom in. We do have 9:30 opening coming up. In about 4 minutes. Yeah, well, looks like we're coming on down. I'm gonna say we're coming at least down to 230, 236. Right now we're at 330, so another 100 points is what I'm kind of seeing here. Kind of looks like we got this thing going. I'm thinking it's coming down another 100 points, but let's measure this. How much time I got, chat? 2 minutes and a half. Uh-oh. 200 points. What? Oh, okay. That's exactly where I said. Okay. 237. Breakout says 237. Lynn says 237. So what does that mean, chat? That means it has to be 237, right? Sipping coffee right now. Nice. Drinking Pedialyte this morning. Okay. Recovering from being sick. I hope you feel better. Been getting cooked by goat all morning. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, when you see it in the range, just GG's, you know? I know it's tough because sometimes you see a range and you're like, oh, I got it. I could choose the top and the bottom. And before you know it, you're 3 losses in. And then you're like, okay, just one more trade. And then you're 4 or 5 losses. You know how it goes, right? You go on tilt. Happens to the best of us. Blueberries, black grapes, pineapple, almonds, walnuts, and black tea. Nice. Hello, Lynn. How you doing today? Rosie, I'm doing great. How you doing, Rosie? We got about 1 minute and 20 seconds till the market opens. My thought process is going to be bearish. Bearish, 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 bearish. That's how I'm feeling. The question is how am I getting in? How am I getting in, chat? I got 54 seconds. 50's up here. Oh no, it's 350. What the hell is this? Wait till 9:30. What the hell is this? What is this top wick? We got 20 seconds. I'm thinking bearish, but I don't just want to impulse something down. I'd like to see a top wick on this opening candle, but we don't always get what we want, right? We don't always get what we want. Here we go, market open, here we go. Told you I'm looking for a top wick for price to come down. Testing 350 here. Touch of 350. All right, we're gonna take a sell here. Gonna put my stop loss. Above this high here. Where is that? $362.5. Very close though. Stopped out here right when I was gonna put it up there. All right, got stopped out there. Let's see, did this break this low or did it just kind of touch it? We just kind of tapped it here. We didn't really break through. All right, we're touching that moving average here on the 3 minute. So my stop loss was here. So I figured to give it some breathing room, and it just took out this high. So I wonder if it's gonna actually go this time. So I may give it another chance. See, I put it on the previous 15-minute high, and we broke through the previous 15-minute high, as you can see here. So right now I'm just in watch mode. Gold's pushing up bullish, by the way, if anybody caught that. Not caught that as in being the trade, but just if you peep it. A little subliminal here on gold. this. So I do have a goal of 2,500 today. That's what I would like to do. I mean, if we can do 2,000, that's good too. We will see how the day goes. Let me put this at 400. Good morning, Amanda. What's up? Got a small W pre-market open. Nice. This thing shut up on opening candle. Yep. Oh, Javon, I just seen your thing there. You said we should get a small buy on gold. Just seen your chat there. Did you take a buy on gold? Oh, look, it looks like a 3-bar reversal here, right? Price wasn't ready to break out yet, I guess. I wonder if it's going up towards that VWAP there. Could be. What is this price point? Like 430. Okay, well, we will remember that around the 430, 450 mark. All right, chat. So just gonna be patient here, looking for a setup. Gold is gone. Gone. Nasdaq taking the Nasdaq trade. But no worries. It's okay to start off with an L. Doesn't really matter how you start. It's about how you end it. Snap on that one. So, you know, like I always tell you, focus on the process, not the profit. We're not focused on the money. We're focused on looking for a setup and executing that setup. Yeah, we're going up to VWAP. Here we go. Closed my sale on Nasdaq before it dropped massively about a week ago. It hit original TP. Very nice. All right, this is what we're gonna do while we're waiting here. Doing a giveaway, and instead of giving away one account, I decided I'm gonna get you 3. All right, so I'm gonna choose 3 people, and gonna give you an account here with Take Profit Trader. All right, all you gotta do is be subscribed to the channel. Make sure you show up to the live streams. Okay. And then you earn points. So how do you earn points? Well, click that link pinned to the top of the chat. If you click that link, oh wow, we got 91 entries. Look at that. If you click that link, you will see you can get a point, 1 point, by logging in by YouTube, right? So if you're already logged into YouTube, go ahead and click this link. Boom, you get 1 point. Okay, the second way you get a point is you can answer this question. I already gave you the answer to this question. If you're watching me right now, you already have the answer to this question. This is a question anybody can answer. Even if you just now clicked on the stream 3 seconds ago, you can still answer this question. Real simple. So that's how you get 2 points. And then if you can do both of those things, there's one more way you can earn a point. You can unlock a bonus entry. All right. So the max you could get is 3 points if you get everything done. So yeah, the max you can get is 3 points. So good luck to everyone. I'm excited. Winners will be announced on Friday. Friday. So yeah, you got some time. You got 41 hours left. You got till midnight Thursday night. So good luck. All right, we did just smack that VWAP here. Alrighty. And the VWAP has been smacked. Scalp the Nest buy, very nice. Dominic, Highlands yesterday. Go take profit trader today. Make me some profit. Thanks. Well, I'm not here to make you profit. You're here to make yourself profit, right? You're not here to copy my trades. You're here to learn. That's why I don't stay up here for 6-8 hours trading. I do the rest of my trading off a stream. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, we came up pretty good in this range. Came up pretty good. Right? Looks like we still have a little bit more breathing room to go. It's kind of like a sideways range. So yeah, I do believe it's gonna probably go to about that level. So was that all just a fake out to the downside? Horrendous. Horrendous. Look at this. 4-hour candle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Crazy, right? What a flip. $132. Wow. $132 when we're not in buys. Holy. $132. Oh my goodness. Crazy 1 hour flip. Don't copy him trading in London from Switzerland. Nice. Took buys, now I'm in sell. Brains and cells. All right, I'm going to turn that back up. We're gonna bring it down to the 3 minute. And I'm gonna zoom it in a bit here. So I got Nas zoomed in on your right on Tradeovate here with Take Profit Trader. Got it zoomed in on the 1 minute. Okay, Nasdaq. And then we got Nasdaq right here. I got a few comments yesterday asking what pair we're trading. It is literally in the watermark. Is the watermark not visible on stream? Let me know in the chat. Is it hard to see the watermark? I'm just asking because I got that question a lot yesterday after stream, and I've been getting that question every week. So I'm just asking. Is it hard to see it? Please let me know. Silver. Yeah, it's there. Good morning. Hi, Bridget. It's not clear. It's not clear. You got the stream in 1080p? Is it in 1080p? I'm thinking we still have some room to continue up, but how much room? 50, maybe 50 points. Maybe about 50 points, chat. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna take a buy on this. Jeez. Oh my god, I thought I was taking a buy when it broke this high. Wow, look at all the volume. 13 points above. Whoa, 13 points above what I wanted. Holy. Holy, I'm targeting the top of this trend line here for about 40 points. 40-point bomb. Can we get it? Let's move the stop loss up for $200. See, let's move stops to break even here. Click and drag them up. See if we can get to the top of that trend line here. Up about $200. Trying to see if we can hit the 50. Boom, we hit 50. TP smash. We're gonna close that trade. And I can't see the button. There we go. I couldn't see the button, chat. Alrighty. That was my target, the top of this range. A little 3-bar reversal there, right? Appreciate the W's. Nice, thank you, D. Do you use big stocks like Nvidia, Meta, Apple for bias POI for the day? No. Good question. That's a great. Hey, I like that question. I like that question. That's a question I don't get. That's a great question. So yeah, the question was, do you use big stocks like Nvidia, Meta, Apple, right, for bias? No. But the only time I'm looking at those is when I'm looking for like my own stocks, like, you know, for my own personal trade, like if I'm trading those or if I'm adding shares or if I got dividends going on, like stuff like that. It has nothing to do with me day trading though, no. Because when it comes to day trading, all you need is technical analysis. Like regardless of what's going to happen with those stocks, if we're going to have a red day, it's the more you go into technical analysis and you look back and you learn more, you'll see that, oh shoot, it was very readable, you know? So yeah, just purely technical analysis. Okay, chat, let's go to the 4-hour. We are at the top of this range. I know it looks weird here, but I'm showing you on the 4-hour so you can really see we're at the top. Tricky part here is that 4-hour candle flipped up bullish with a steep wick. And I say that's tricky because that's pretty strong bullish wise. I mean, look at it here, my goodness. So yeah, it tricked me this morning. I was pro sells, but here we are, right? So remember to go off of what the market is showing you. At first the market was showing me bearish, now it's showing me we're doing what we want. Doing whatever the hell we want to do. So that's all right. We're just going to take it step by step. I'm probably going to be looking for small setups like that today. Get in and out. And yeah, instead of like longer big setups, you know what I mean? So let's see if we can catch these short-term breakout moves and add it up. So we made back that $300 loss, almost minus 26, but still pretty much made back the $300 loss, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're happy with that, right? We're happy with that. So remember, whenever you start off in the red, your goal isn't your daily goal. Your goal needs to be changed to at least break even. Because when you start thinking, oh my God, I'm so far away from my goal, you're blocking your intuition, right? You're blocking your discipline. You start going on tilt. So just take it step by step. You're in the red. Okay, cool. My goal is break even. Focus on that. You get back to break even. Now go back to focusing on your goal, okay? How much do you make trading? I make enough to be full-time. I've been full-time over 5 years. So I guess you'll have to add that up because it's clearly not from YouTube, right? Clearly not from YouTube. Let's take a look at my views, chat. Since everyone says, get that YouTube money. Get that YouTube money. Keep getting that YouTube money. 200 views, 400 views, 700 views, 500 views. That's in the last 8 days. So if you add up me editing videos, filming videos, putting in all that hard work, in 4 videos, we have a total of less than 2,000 views in 4 videos. Now, people get a lot more than 2,000 views just on a live stream. So who's getting all that YouTube money? 7 months ago, 2 months ago. Yeah, I know I don't post too often, I know. But there's no way that you think that I post once a month and get 1,000 views and then that pays. There's no way that you think that. There is no way that the IQ on this planet thinks that, because if the IQ on this planet thought that I was full-time off of a couple thousand views or 10,000 views, they damn sure would be doing this too. Right? Am I right, chat? If they really thought that, they would damn sure be doing this too, right? But yeah, been full-time over 5 years, so enough to be full-time. Enough to live the life I want to live, right? All right, let's see. I'm just waiting for this candle to close here. We got a new 15-minute candle that just got started. A little tricky because we're at the top of this range. I'm going to keep the range up here for a little bit because I just want to see what happens here. Looks like we're coming up to this resistance. We're gonna go back down to the 3-minute, but yeah, I'm gonna keep this here for a little bit. New 15-minute candle. Looks like gold came back down. Okay, yeah, I didn't miss any setup though. My setup wasn't here, so we're good. I was about to say, if my setup was here and we missed that, what? But that's all right. I wouldn't have entered it anyway. All good. All good. All good. Whoa, look at Nas here. Continuing up. Jeez. Purple Haze. I don't know why you entertain them fools. You're funny. I like that name, Purple Haze. I like that. So gold dropped 100 points, y'all. That's 130 points. Excuse me. 130. Wow, yeah. So we're finally getting some more volume during New York session again. Wow. All right, gold. Maybe we'll start paying attention to you a little bit more. Let's see. Just being patient here. Probably just gonna wait for this candle to close. Got about 7 minutes till that 15-minute candle closes. Again, we got a fresh new candle here at the top of this range. Kind of dangerous to take a buy, kind of dangerous to take a sell. Little dangerous spot here, so I would just wait. But don't let me stop you. If you see your setup and you're following your rules, of course, don't let me stop you, right? What's your stream based off of primarily? Well, I've been live streaming on YouTube since 2021. At first, it was based on me trading on my live account, my personal live account. That was before this prop firm stuff. We're doing 1,000 a day on my personal live account, and withdrawing money in front of people and just showing people the reality of trading. Now we're doing prop firm accounts on stream. So yeah, that's pretty much the basis of what we're doing here. Showing people how you can start over from the beginning, how to pass challenges. Just did a challenge last week, doing another one now. And just showing people the reality of trading, trying to get people away from these fools online. We highlight these glorified gamblers, but no one can really show you how to do it using risk management. They all over leverage to get there. I don't care if it's a flipped account video or whatever it is, it's all over leveraged. You can do that too and get lucky, right? So the point is to show people how to do this and make it sustainable over time, because yeah, cool, you over leverage something, but that's not going to be sustainable for you to pay your rent. You're not going to over leverage every month, right? You know what I mean? So we want to give you the foundational tools you need to actually be full-time and continuously do this. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the point of the stream. And that's fly without me. Would you recommend CFDs over futures based people not based in the US? Yeah, if you're not based in the US, then you have a lot more freedom than we have. So do what you want. I don't have any recommendation to you. Do what you want. Do what works for you. My recommendation is to do what works for you, because at the end of the day, that's how it's going to go. What works for you may not work for someone else, but it may work for you. Just like options trading, there's so much money in options trading. My cousin makes a lot of money in options, and I tried it so many times, and for some reason I just can't get it to flow for me. I have bad luck in my options trading. I don't know what it is, but you know, I take that as a sign as that's not for me, right? This is for me. Futures trading, you know, trading these currencies, this is for me, you know. So, you know, sometimes things aren't for everyone. Think you want to try prop firm? What's up, Weka Williams? Good morning to you. Yeah, you know, just got to put in the work. Anybody can do it. You just have to put in the work. It's just like anything else, chat. Anything else. They didn't go to the NBA because they decided to play a pickup game at the park and be like, oh yeah, I'm this awesome player. No, they grind. They play all the time, right? They go to the gym all the time. They work on themselves. Constant improvement, right? So same thing with prop firms. Make sure you're not setting yourself up for failure. Make sure you're not someone who just discovered trading yesterday and then you're trying a prop firm. Just make sure you're putting in that work, putting in that grind, just like you would in any other sport or professional field, right, chat? You know what I mean? Let's see, we got about 3 minutes till closure. All right, chat, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go feed the doggos because I'm waiting for this candle to close, and I'll be right back just in time. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'll be right back before then. I'm back. Thank you for your patience, chat. 30 seconds. Told you I'd be back in time. I had to get me a protein bar because I'm starving. I didn't have no coffee or anything. "15 seconds on the clock." This song's bumping, huh? Oh, by the way, let me tell you what happened last night. So if you remember, then you know that last night during stream, out of nowhere, the stream cut out. Out of nowhere. So my apologies. But the power went out. The power went out where I live. And then when it came back on, took a little bit. My internet wasn't working. Then I'm like, no. So the stream was still running. I had no way of turning it off because I couldn't access the internet on my computer. It was a whole thing, chat. So long story short, internet finally came back in. Power came back in. Everything was working except for my fridge. Chat, you should have seen me. I'm pressing all types of buttons. I'm trying to figure this out. I done took apart the damn fridge. Chat. Fridge was not working, okay? Then I'm like looking things up online and they're like, oh, unplug the fridge and plug it back in. I'm like, oh my God, now I have to move the fridge. So I moved the fridge, okay? Slowly like jiggling it back and forth. I don't even want to get into it to pull it forward because it's like, most of you see my kitchen. I know y'all like my kitchen. I got a big kitchen and I have it like under all the cabinetry. I got all the cabinetry and all that. But anyway. So yeah, I moved it out of there. I unplugged it. I plugged it back in and it still did not work. Oh my goodness. Chat. I was heated because I'm like, oh my God, my food's gonna go bad. You know, the food in the freezer, the food in the fridge, everything, you know? So yeah, that happened. So I contacted maintenance and I did not think they're gonna get back to me so quickly. I didn't even see that they contacted me back right away. That's how much I'm not really on my phone. But yeah, long story short, they ended up helping me out through text. And I got the fridge all set now. But yeah, it was quite the night. Me thinking that all my food was gonna go bad. Wow, it just smacked 600. Wow. No words here, no thoughts here. I'm just watching this. Zoom out a little bit. Oh, is it one of these? What the hell? This awkward shape. Right, chat? This awkward old shape. Well, if it is that, then I guess we're going up. Whoa. Let's turn that off. Yeah. That's interesting. Diamond, why is... Hi, you want to say hi? You can say hi. I don't know if I want you up here though. You're a little bigger. So yesterday, someone in the chat said, dang, that's a big dog, but that was my puppy. I do have a big puppy, but the big one is in here now that you haven't seen in a couple days. Diamond's in here now, chat. I don't know if y'all can see Diamond. See. Diamond, move over some. Can y'all see Diamond now? Try to point the camera down a little bit. Diamond, come over here. And I'm sitting up high a little bit. This is the other one, chat. This one's a lot bigger than the one that you usually see, just so you know. Like twice as big. You know, it's probably hard to tell. because I have my desk lifted up. This isn't like a regular desk. This is a standing desk. So hard to tell, right? Coach, please, how do you meditate? Close your eyes and meditate. That's it. Close your eyes. Practice makes perfect, though. Close your eyes and calm. Listen to a guided meditation on YouTube as a beginner. That'll help you. It's helpful to have guidance as a beginner because as a beginner, you'll be sitting there with all your thoughts flowing and you won't be meditating. Right? Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Well, chat. Now I'm just thinking more bullish, so that's what the heck. We'll see though. I'm gonna take it step by step. These rangy markets we've been getting. I'm gonna take a look at that opening range on NAS. Pretty big opening range, huh? Pretty big. We don't get a lot of trendy days, so trending days can be a little tough. You know what I mean, chat? Because you're always looking for that like pullback or reversal because you're so used to it on these rangy days, and then out of nowhere, boom, you get a trending day, right? Now, is today going to be a trending day? I don't know. I can't tell you that because I don't know. So like I told you, I'm looking for microscopic trades. Okay, not microscopic, that's a little dramatic, but just smaller trade setups. I think this is a little toughy. Just taking it step by step. I don't really see anything right now. It's like a 3-bar reversal on gold. Both ways. That's nice. Gold looks like it may be continuing down. Let's take a look at gold. It's kind of at the top of that range though. Not enough information here to take a setup. I wouldn't touch gold right now. All right, let's come back over here. You ever traded tick chart? Nope. Nope. No need for it. Because I like confirmations, and I'm not gonna get the confirmations that I look for in that time frame. What's up, Jelani? Good morning. That's a good question, though. Cherry picking's the word. Coming down here. Coming down on NAS. Coming on down. 52 points. I gotta say, chat, I feel like today, for me so far, just reading today's market, I feel like today is the hardest day out of all the days we had this week. I feel like Monday, even though Monday was chopped, we still had it pretty good. Yesterday was great. And now we have today. Today's a little annoying. It's doing that thing, Chad. It's doing that thing where it's like, oh yeah, I could go this way, could go that way. I feel like the last 2 days were a lot easier than today. For me, let me know in the chat how you're feeling with your strategy. I mean, especially yesterday, we had a, I mean, you saw how, if you saw yesterday's stream, then you know. Hey, Lance, I DM on Discord. Did it go through? Hello to you, and no, I don't answer DMs on Discord. If you have a question, you can ask it in the main chat on the Discord. Feel free to do that. You can @ me in the main chat if you want. If you have a question about the membership or anything like that, if you're having difficulty seeing channels, then you can create a ticket in the Discord as well. So you have that option too, okay? Pendant City here on NAS. Y'all see it? Y'all see the pendant? Let me get a 1 in the chat if you see the pendant. No mercy. It's coming on down. Good day. What's up, Godson? Welcome back. Let's take a look at Topstep. Let's see how they're trading today. While we're waiting. All right, let's see here. Here's the opening call. All right, here we go. No trades yet. Up 500. Nice. Oh, they're trading oil. Did I say HE? HE. What's HE? HE. They trading corn? No, that's not HE. HE. What's HE, chat? Let me see. No cheating, chat. What's HE? No cheating. Who's gonna be the first one? All right, let's see. It's lean hog. It's lean hog. What? No wonder why, because I'm looking, I'm like, what's HE? I never traded that. Let me know in the chat if you trade lean hog. What? Do y'all trade that? Y'all be trading HE? That's crazy. There's gotta be another pair I probably never heard of too. I won't be surprised. Wouldn't expect that. Wanted to share my research with you, which contains a worth lot. You can first check, then you can reward me based on your satisfaction. You want to get paid for something? I'm not hiring. Sorry. I'm not hiring. All right, let's see. Let's see, chat. Let's see, this is Jay's chart. He must have a big screen because I can't read that. Oh goodness. Let's see. He's in the red. It looks like 347, but I can't really tell. Or is that $400? 407? Yeah, I mean, it looks like everyone's having a maybe a little tough day here, because they were even up in the morning. Now it's red. All right, chat. Looks like gold. So it's trying to move up here. I could see gold. We closed above here. We kind of retested. Yeah, she may have a move up. I just don't like. I just haven't been liking these gold setups. I just really haven't in the last 2 weeks here. I mean, I'll see things when I get off a stream, but like during the time I'm up here, I don't really see much that I like. Milo, stop making that noise. I can't concentrate. To get up out of here if you're gonna make all that noise. Let's bring it back over to NQ. So I'm gonna be in watch mode here, chat. Please, I am in trouble. Can you help me? I'm really saying it's what you don't know. Something in crypto. What I do know. Let's talk about what I do know. Let's not talk about what I don't know. Let's talk about what I do know. What I do know is that I created a life for myself, and you can too. So do it. That's what I know. You know, I have everything I need. And anything that's for me is not forced. Never forced. Let's see here. We got about 40 seconds. Thanks, I just found a playlist about meditation. Nice. Yeah, Dave. There's a lot of nice guided meditations on YouTube. I'm telling you, you can find like a 7-minute, 8-minute one. Those are, you know, put them on in your headphones. I guarantee you may even find it difficult then. Even with a guided meditation, it could be difficult. Even if I take a little break from doing it and then do it again, sometimes it does take time to get back into it. But just like anything else, y'all, repetition, and the more you do it, the easier it gets for you to clear your mind. In the beginning, it's going to be tough, you know. It's going to be hard to relax. What were you doing before trading? How was the transition to being full-time? That's a great question. Before I was trading, I was working at a warehouse, 12-hour shifts while I was going to school. I did graduate and get my degree. So around that time, I said, well, I know what I want to do. And that was pursue trading. I mean, because I worked on trading for so long, by the time I graduated, I had already been doing trading for over 4 years. So it still took me a little bit of time after that. But once I made enough, it was history. Now, as far as the transition, it wasn't a smooth transition into being full-time because I got fired. And I'm not going to get into that. But so it's funny how God works in mysterious ways. I was hesitating if I was ready or not. I ended up getting fired. Talk about a push. I didn't get pushed. I got kicked off the ledge, eh? I got thrown in the water. Boom, go do it. So yeah. Yep. It was kind of, well, this gotta work now. You know what I mean? It was kind of like one of those things. Yeah, I got booted. So yeah, my transition wasn't like, oh, I'm volunteering to quit. My transition was I got thrown in the water and I'm like, oh shit, I'm nervous. What the hell? I don't know if I'm ready. It came with a lot of doubts at first. So try not to doubt yourself, because when you doubt yourself, you create more energy that's going to hold you back, right? You got to change your mindset, which is what I did. I had a planned vacation with my family already. So this wasn't on purpose, but the moment I got fired, I was leaving the next week on vacation anyway. So on that vacation, I had a lot of time to just take it all in, you know? But it's just funny how that works, right? It's funny how that works. God works in mysterious ways, y'all. But you know, looking back at the time, because I kept questioning myself if I was ready or not, maybe I wouldn't have quit. So maybe I had to get fired, you know, looking back. What's up, Sean? Lynn's the therapist trader. You're so funny. Universe put you right where you need to be. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, chat, you know, what was the quote? Oh my God, what was the quote? Someone said this the other day. Oh my God, I gotta think of the quote. Oh, I think he said, you can't, what was it? You can't count the path in front of you, but looking back, you can, oh, I got it. He said, you can't count the steps in front of you, but you can count the steps when you look behind you. You know what that means? As you go through life and you start to reflect on things that happen, you look back like, wow, that happened because of this. Or if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have been here. And you know what I mean? Like, things happen. You know, just like breakups. I'm sure you all been through that. You look back and you go, wow, thank goodness that happened, right? But in the moment, you're not thinking that. But later on in life, you're like, oh, that's why that didn't work out. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that, you know? So just remember that when you're going through a tough time, because when I got fired, I was, I don't know. I felt a weird relief, but at the same, because it was a terrible job. But at the same time, it was very scary because it was kind of like, I don't have a guaranteed check. You know, I was trading, yeah, but I also had a guaranteed check. You know what I mean? No matter what happens. So, it's just funny how life works. But you know, you know what I say now, chat? I say I was born to trade. We got to get that on the t-shirt, chat. Born to trade. You know, if trading's been put in your path, then it's an option for you. It's something you can do, every single one of you. If you thought about trading, if you're here on a live stream, do you know how many people are not looking at live streams? People talk all the time about wanting a better life, wanting to make extra income, passive income, blah, 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 blah. But they will never search up a live stream for trading. Oh, never. That's too much work for them. But you did. You know, it's in your path for a reason. You know, so you can all do it, even if you're struggling right now. That's just part of the journey. I definitely struggled with it at first. It wasn't something easy. But the best advice I can give you is to make it simple. You're making it all complex. Try to make it more simple. The simpler you make this, the easier it will be for you to figure out what you need to adjust, you know? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. If I wouldn't have been fired, would have never started my landscaping business. Ah, now I'm 2 years in and I'm getting big jobs. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. We got to give a... Great job. That's awesome. That is awesome. Stop begging in my chat. Please stop begging for money in my chat because you will get booted. Do not come in my chat. Hey chat, let me tell you something. Do not come in my chat and beg for money. I am broke. I have no money. Okay? No money. I am broke. Don't ask me for money. Can't even say it with a straight face, man. I tried. How would you like when you start seeing yourself getting better at trading before you start making money? Jonathan, great question. So I wasn't surprised. It wasn't the feeling I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be super excited, but the thing is by the time I got to that point, I had worked on my mindset. So you see the way like I talk now and the advice I give you now, those aren't things that I had when I first started. The more I got into it, the more I realized I need to make this work. And that's when I discovered the secret, which I told y'all about. And I realized, well, I discovered it before that, but I went back to this book and I realized I need to make this work. I can have whatever I want by the power of my mind, which means I need to level up my mindset. So I tapped in. I just got into a schedule where it was trading and it was working on my mindset all day. Knowledge, training myself to think positive, training myself, just a whole bunch of mindset stuff. So by the time I got there, my mindset was so at peace where I already knew it was going to happen. It wasn't a surprise because I said it was going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, that's the best way I can explain it. It was something that I wasn't chasing anymore. I wasn't chasing it because I believed I already had it. So yeah. So when it actually happened, it just wasn't a surprise. Coach, let me hold it down. See, now y'all being funny. Did you hear he say training or trading department? It says training, like for the gym, training. Every time I wear this, I have a few of these hoodies. Every time I wear it, someone goes, "Are you a personal trainer?" Or they'll come up to me and they'll ask me for advice on training, and I'll be like, "I'm not a personal trainer." And they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought because of your hoodie you were..." It always starts a conversation. It's kind of funny. It's cool though. I don't mind. It's a conversation starter hoodie, I guess. I haven't really run into any of you though. I mean, I've run into 2 fans maybe twice. Yeah. One time I ran into someone who watches the channel at Panera and they gave me free food. But other than that, yeah, I don't really run into y'all. I think you gotta have like 1 million followers to like really be running into people, eh? see. Where are we going, Nas? Where are we going? But I would like to make some hoodies though. I think that's definitely in the plan. Cause hold on, chat. Let me get this dog out of here. Chat, I'm back. Thank you for your patience, y'all. Okay, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? My apologies. But yeah, I think we're talking about hoodies. Oh, look, nothing happened since I've been. I think we were talking about hoodies. Sorry, chat. I'm looking at Nas here. I'm looking at Nas. Yeah, I'd love to make some trading hoodies, something that you can put on, make you feel good, you know, make you feel empowered. Looks like this may get a sell-off here. Let me take a shot at Nas, like the pin bar here. Yeah. We'll take a little. $368's a little steep. I like that pin bar there, rejecting that area. TP1. See if we can continue falling here. I just kind of came back and seen this setup. But yeah, chat, it'd be cool to have some hoodies. Something motivational. We may come down. Whoa, hold on. This whole move would be crazy. It'd be 1300. Oh, that's a little ambitious. Yeah, it's a little ambitious, but we'll see. Love hanging here while trading. Love your chill vibe. Thank you, Maya. Can relate so much to what you just said about the mindset. Took me years. Been at it for 7 years now. Only now becoming more of a smooth ride. Nice. Yeah, it is a bumpy ride. Trading is trading will really show you how difficult it is to handle a mind. You know, if we had more tools and if people were more willing to work on their mindset, they'd find life a little bit easier. The power of the mind, like you lose your mind, you lose everything, right? But to be able to bring yourself back to peace and not have anyone disturb your peace, even if they do to the minimum, it's not as bad as what it would typically be, right? You know? I'm not liking this if we come up back above that moving average, chat. I want us to stay below this moving average. So I may cut this trade if we shoot back above it. Because then it wouldn't be my setup. It makes sense for this 3-minute candle to break this low. If that doesn't break this low, then this ain't working out. This ain't working out. You like how I talk, chat? This ain't working out. We should be rejecting that. Okay, there we go. See the rejection? That's what I'm looking for here. We should be rejecting this to continue down. How do I know? Because it's my setup. So, you know, if I see things that I don't like, then I assess like so. So that's TP1. So we're going to move stops to break even here. A little bit quicker stops to break even because it's a more riskier setup. You know what I mean? Yes, I do have 2 stop losses because I entered with an 8 twice. Let me explain that to you a different way. So I entered with an 8, but I have 4 accounts copy trading. So what that essentially, okay, break even. What that's going to do is that's going to put 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, right? So I entered twice, so that's why you saw 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So when I had originally put in the stop loss, it was an 8, but really I need 2 8s. Does that make sense? Let me know if you're confused. Are you confused in the chat? If you're confused, I'll explain it a different way. Let me know. Don't be embarrassed. I honestly gave my job up, being that I was just tired of someone who didn't care about my life being over me. I didn't like the feeling of being a slave. Yeah, that's why I was a little relieved when I was fired too, because basically they treat you like a slave. They don't give a damn about you, you know? Why do you choose to trade futures instead of stocks, crypto, forex, or indices? What's your criteria? I was trading forex when I was first up here on YouTube. Switched over to futures for regulation issues with the US. So if you live in the US, then you know what I'm talking about. We don't really have a choice. As far as stocks and crypto, what I do in my personal times, what I do in my personal time. Never said I didn't trade it. I'm back, man. I heard y'all in the chat. Come on, what's up, 7? Was that an institutional candle on the 1 minute? Yeah, it could be considered one right here. But I don't base them off of the 1 minute though. I don't. But it looks like on the 5, not on the 5 minute, on the 3 minute, we may be having a top wick here. Look at these 5 minute candles. Look how they closed. Oh my goodness. Can't even. You confused? Explain again. I got you, Jess. I got you. Okay. I'm gonna explain it. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna explain it right here in this blank space. So there's 4 counts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So the size up here says 8. When I enter with the 8, it's gonna split it up into all 4 counts. So if we split that up, it's gonna be 2, 2, 2, 2. That makes sense? Excuse me, chat, sorry. When you're using the trade copier, you have to multiply it out. So if you want a 2 lot on all your accounts, and you have 4 accounts, you gotta do 2 times 4, so it can multiply it out, okay? So what I was saying was, I actually put a 4 lot on all of these. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, which is actually 16. So I pressed the button twice. So it was 8, 8, which equals 16, right? So if you saw here, the lot size was 4 and everything. So for the stop loss, when I placed my marker here, it said 8 for the stop loss. And I'm like, oh shoot, I put on 16, so that's why you saw me with 2 lines. I had 2 8s. That makes sense? I think I explained it better that time. Thank you, chat. Next time I'll try to mute myself. I did not feel that sneeze coming. That just came out of nowhere. My apologies. So yeah, and I point that out because I know that may trip up a lot of people, right? If you press the button twice and you put 1 stop loss on, and then your trade goes and you're like, wait, why is half my trade still open? We gotta close out all the sizes, right? I'm sure that's definitely gotten people before. But we are just chopping around here. But yeah, chat, we will have some hoodies. I'd like us to hit 100k subs before we drop merch. But I would like to drop some trading merch, aka hoodies. Like I said, something you can wear, make you feel good while you're trading, something that can give you some confidence while you're trading, a little reminder. Well, it looks pretty good here again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kind of got that double top vibe, eh? May give it another chance here, chat. How much is the risk? Okay, let's give it another chance. 600. I'm like, what? Risking 600? What the hell? Ain't nobody risking 600. 321. Giving it another chance here. Don't tell me they're gonna range this until, what time is it? Got hourly close coming. Jeez. Got on the 3 minute over here, but over here it's on the 1 minute. Tough work here today on NAS. I'm telling you that today's gotta be the toughest day I had this week so far. Alright, stopped out there. And I'm not trying to get chopped up in these NAS ranges. Alright, probably take... I'm gonna take like a 15-minute break. Do 15-minute break. Maybe 30-minute break, chat. 15 to 30 minutes. We'll reassess this in 15 minutes. And we'll see. So let's do something else. Bye, Demo. What's up? Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a minute. Going to the gym, see if oh, see you, Dominic. Thank you for coming through. What do you do on one trade goes to your other accounts? Makes total sense. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was reading that comment a little late. Yeah, chat, these ranges are just chopping me up. Watch the sell-off come on like later on. And see, stuff like this can be tough, especially if you are following your rules and it's doing what it usually does. You know, this is what makes trading difficult. And most of you haven't been profitable for years, plural, so you don't really understand that part. Like, they make fun of the traders on Topstep, but they fail to realize when you have a profitable strategy for years and those setups that you're used to working don't work, it can be tough. It could be tough. Isn't Trump talking today? Yeah, later on. I think it's set at 1 o'clock, which is in about 2 hours. So we will just kind of chill and see what happens here. It's early on in the day. Like I said, it is tough to start in the red. We were in the red, then we were back pretty much at break even, minus $20. Now we're back in the red. See, now it's kind of giving bullish pennant vibes. We're just in the wrong direction here. Maybe we're just in the wrong direction, chap. Looks like a 3-bar reversal in the 1 hour. Yeah, it could be that we were just in the wrong direction. Because now this is looking quite bullish. The fact that we just bounce, we just can't break below there. That's what it's feeling like now. I'm gonna keep it on the 3-minute. If I keep it on the 3-minute, it looks like we closed above all of this. You see that? Looks like we closed above all that structure. So if I were to take a trade here, it'd have to be at a lower risk. We're gonna watch though. We're gonna watch. It said 15 minutes, right? We got about 10 minutes to go. Gold isn't doing anything for me, so I might just take a break. Yeah, gold's been a lot of nothing for me the last 2 weeks. Although, well, Asian session a few times it had some good setups, but other than that, while I was on at least, I always came on after the move or I missed the move, you know? That's what it felt like. Let's go ahead and bring it on over to Twitter. Got something to talk about. So yesterday, Topstep CEO announced this. So we're gonna react to it. So I want y'all to take a look at this. I think you may find it pretty interesting.
On live funded trader, you get a performance bonus, and as sneak peek as I could do it, it's basically profit 50 grand and you get a bonus of 20 grand, and there's tiers. Profit 5,000. These are ideas that we're floating that's coming right around the bend, possibly this month. But when you're a live funded trader, we're going to be spiffing you, or where you give them like a little, whatever. We're treating you like an athlete of the marketplace, like an athlete would when they sign a contract with a pro team, because we treat it like the big leagues when you go live. That when you hit a certain performance, I had 8 sacks, and for the season, I got an extra 150 grand from the Bears. And the Bears have never had 8 sacks, but you get the point. But we're doing this in tiers, so it's really cool when you profit 50 grand, 10 grand, 15 grand, 20 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand. There's the tiers, and then you get a bonus that we send you, cash bonus, on top of it. So technically, if you make 50 grand in this example, in your live, the confetti will fall from Topstep TV, and we'll have you on, and then we'll be saying, "Hey, here's a $20,000 check." Added, just in addition.
$20,000 bonus. So y'all hear what he said? I know he's talking kind of fast, but he's basically saying, since he's working on taking this to the big leagues. I know he said he was doing meetings in Vegas and stuff and making this like a whole league, like for real. He's saying that when you get to the live account, he wants to start giving out incentives and bonuses for performing well. So his example was, if you make 50K, we'll give you a 20K bonus check. And he was just talking about incentives like at 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. So what do you think? That's going to be interesting. I like the idea of incentives like at 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Not just, oh, okay, you make 50K, let's give you 20K. I like the incentive approach. That's cool, right? But he said it's in the works. Things they're discussing behind the scenes right now that they may add to Topstep. What do you think? That's what's up right there, yeah. Took swing sales on gold, just been ranging on my entry for 7 hours. Let me know, chat. What y'all think, chat? You like the idea of bonus checks when you make some profit? Now I'm wondering, do you have to withdraw that money? Like, do you have to withdraw that amount? Or is it just you have to make that? Like, have that as, okay, that's the total profit I made in the account. Right? Like, is it what you've made overall, or is it how much you withdrew? It'd be cool if it's what you made, because that'd be cool. I guess either way. That'll help a lot of people get free out here. I like the idea. All right, we may have a candle flip here. So we closed above. We may have a candle flip. This I may give a chance, chat, for a breakout. Yeah, we're gonna give this a chance here. I'm gonna limit myself, chat. If I lose this trade, then I'm gonna say GG on these accounts for the day, and maybe I'll switch to like my personal account, or I'll just call it a day. All right, stop loss is in full effect here. But again, talked about this closure above this range. Now we got a candle flip aspect. We got a nice liquidity wick. A few things here that I liked that are screaming bullish. I think I measured it wrong. I did. I measured it wrong. It should be 40. All right. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. We can do it. We got this, chat. We got this. Focusing on the process, not the profits. We are focused on the trade setup. That's what we're focused on here. Let's see if we can smash TP1. We're very close. We're very close. Can we smash TP1? Oh, don't do that to us. Don't you do that to us. Can we smash TP1? On that note, what did I measure here before? Oh, well. Maybe I will extend that out. How much is that? No, 1100 wouldn't be bad. $1,100 wouldn't be bad. Can we smash TP2? What would TP2 be? 734. Okay, where's 355? Okay, so above this level's profit for the day. Okay. Jeez. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut that. Jeez. That was quick. Is that a fake out? Is that a fake out? Oh no. GG's chat. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. We can revisit tomorrow, but I'm gonna say GG's. Tough day for me. Not tough day. I'm having a great day, but I mean like market wise, reading the market wise. Dave is so funny. He's spamming the goat emoji. You're so funny. And just to take into consideration, this is a 3-minute candle that just came down 39 points, basically 40 points in a 3-minute candle, y'all. Like the volatility is insane. Insane. These ain't no, listen to me, these are not regular, you know, regular market conditions. I mean, it is the new regular market conditions, but ain't no regular pullback. 40 points. Shoot, yeah, nah, I'd rather scratch my trade. That's heavy, right? Heavy. Yeah, chat, I think I'd rather take a small red day than make this day be more red. Yeah, get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'll take the 400 loss. 460 over here is 550. How's that 550 and this 460? $100 difference. I'd rather take the L than make the L a bigger L. All right, chat. I think that's it for today. I do kind of want to play a little bit of chess. Just a little bit of chess. Let's see. Just to kind of, you know, take the edge off. Yay, chess. Okay, let's see. 1 minute game. Will we win? Will we win? Oh my god, why does my screen feel so bright right now? Yeah, you won't take it. You won't take it. Oh, they got 10 seconds. They got 10 seconds. We won on time. We won on time. It was about to get tricky out here. That was intense. Make your next move your best move. Can't believe TradingView launched their own perfume. Oh yeah. Okay, thank you. I meant to bring that up. Okay, hold on, let me bring that up. Oh, that is so funny. Where's that at? Here it is. TradingView's perfume. Bullish. Are you gonna buy it, chat? Introducing the first ever Trader's fragrance. I would like a sample. I wonder what that smells like. Why do I feel like it smells good? It probably does. What do you think, chat? You think this smells good? Possibly. Take a look at the charts again here. Look at this. Super annoying, this choppiness, right? Super annoying. But yeah, I thought that was funny, y'all. All right, on that note, we are going to end the stream. Thank you so much for coming out, y'all. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the AM. If you're a member, I'll see you tonight. Alrighty. Sometimes you gotta cut yourself off, chat. You know, you gotta cut the day, say, okay, let me not make this a bigger red day. Let me just, you know. Alright, so make sure you smile, make sure you be positive, make sure you continuously work on yourself. I'm going to probably work out, I guess. Alright, have a good day, y'all. Bye.